Hi and welcome back to Scratch. Today we're going to make onion rings. If you'd like to support the channel, please like and share this recipe. For this, we're going to need one large yellow or white onion, an egg, a cup of panko breadcrumbs, a half cup of flour, a half cup of beer, I'm going to be using a Boston Lager, 2 tablespoons of cornmeal, a tablespoon of Old Bay Seasoning, a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, as well as some vegetable oil for frying. We'll start by preheating our oil to 365 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, we'll whisk together our half cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornmeal, tablespoon of Old Bay Seasoning, teaspoon of baking powder, teaspoon of salt, and teaspoon of pepper until well combined. Then we'll peel and slice our onion into 1/4 inch thick rings and separate them, setting aside the largest onion rings to fry and reserving the smaller rings for another recipe. Then we'll lightly coat our onion rings in the flour mixture and set them aside. Flouring the onion rings will help our batter stick. Then we'll beat together our half cup of beer and egg and whisk them in to our flour mixture to make our batter. After mixing our batter, we'll pour our cup of panko breadcrumbs into a shallow baking dish. Then, working in batches, we'll dip our onion rings in the batter, coat them in panko breadcrumbs, and then we'll fry these at 365 degrees Fahrenheit for 3 minutes, flipping halfway through before placing them in a paper towel lined bowl to drain. We'll serve these with our favorite condiment. I'm going to be using fry sauce. And remember, if you like the content, please subscribe.